Gary here from MrG Shave, back for another Wednesday straight shave. I was absent over the weekend because it was Father's Day and family came and it was a big party basically, so we had a great time over the weekend. So yeah, that's the explanation why I wasn't around on Saturday, and for those of you that watched my Friday head shave, I did sort of give a heads up that might be the case. So yeah, I'm back. What am I using today? I think today is straight shave number 65. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it up there. I've got an annoying hair here that won't be here for much longer. I'm currently, as I looked at my subscription, I'm 970, so I'm 30 away from shaving this off. It was brought up this weekend and it did cause a bit of an argument at one point, but at the end of the day, I've promised I'm going to do it. But I will, I'm serious, I'm going to have to grow it straight back. So that's the promise I've made, so there we are. So what am I using today? It's a bit of a Stirling shave, so I'll start off with the brush, which is the Stirling 2-band green or 2 green band brush with a tuxedo knot, 24mm I believe. Great little brush. The bowl is a Giles Shaving Co. shaving bowl or lathering bowl. I forget what he calls it on his website. It's either a lathering bowl or a shaving bowl, but the difference with this one is it's got effectively a grip, a thumb hole. And the razor, I haven't used this in ages, and I felt like using a shavette, so it's the Feather Artist Club, and it's got a ProGuard, a Feather ProGuard blade in it. I don't know how many times it's been used, but probably not a lot, if I'm honest. This is made just be its second use. I can't remember, but I would have put that in. I don't remember using that for a long time, so anyway. No idea. Right, okay, so that's me with the hardware. I will get myself ready for the shave and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back all ready for the shave. Let's get the face all nice and wet, or the visage hydrated. I'll put a little bit of spare soap on here that I couldn't get off my fingers in the bowl. So, what am I using? As is the norm, Aromabar Shaving Oil. I love using this when I'm doing a straight shave. Oh, so how's everybody's week been? How's your Father's Day been? I didn't get any shaving stuff this year because I basically said I've got enough. I've got loads, and you know, I don't need any more shaving gear at the moment. If something comes up that I really fancy, then yeah, I would have asked for it, but this year it was all cooking gear, so I got some Turkish kebab sticks, which are about, well, I'll stand back, they're about that long, easily that long, probably a bit longer, and they're about 3/4 of an inch wide. And flat, and then you just mould your meat round or you push your chicken on, and so they'll be great for the barbecue. And then I got a new salt and pepper pot because the little grinder, because the ones that I've got I've probably had since the early 2000s probably. So they were very old, and they were very, I mean, it got to the point where I was using a NutriBullet to grind the pepper rather than use the grinder because it was a waste of time. Anyway, so they bought me a Le Creuset set of salt and pepper mills. And yeah, I mean, there were a few other bits and pieces, but fantastic, you know, really enjoyed the weekend. So tell me what you all got, whether it was shaving gear or anything else related, let me know. So yeah. Right, let's get on with it. So the soap today, as I said, it's going to be a Stirling shave, and it's Sharp Dressed Man. So there you go. And the scent off this is stunning. It's you know, one of their Executive Man, Sharp Dressed Man and Barbershop, I think, are probably the three most popular soaps by Stirling. There are plenty of other soaps, but look at that small amount of lather of soap went into there, and I just pushed it around with my fingers, wiped the rest on my face, and after about 2 minutes of lathering, I got lather like that. I do make my lather quite thin for straight shaving, because it just, the more hydration in the lather, the slicker it is. So here we go. Oh, I do love the scent of this. It's a good 5-6 out of 10 scent strength on this. Absolutely luxurious. Oh yeah. I haven't seen many others. I mean, to be honest, I haven't been watching many other YouTubers' videos lately. I just haven't got round to it. I go through periods where I'll watch loads of videos, I'll binge watch videos, and then I'll go through dry periods where I'll be watching videos on van life and stuff like that, you know, travelling in a van, going around the coast of Europe, or, you know, just general adventures in a mobile home, which is something that, another sort of thing that I'm interested in, and I will eventually be doing. That won't stop the shaves though, it may be less frequent. But I will be doing them in I'll be doing the shaves in some rather interesting places, I'm sure. But that's a fair few years away yet. So, right, here we go. Feather Artist Club Shavette. This is the Rolls Royce of shavettes. But I have to say, I do have it. Well, I'll tell you again after I've used it. But my favourite is the Vec. But we'll go for this one now. Spine down, bring the blade down. And that's wonderful. The thing that you've always got to remember when you're using a straight razor is try not to get soap on where you grip it, because that can be quite dangerous. Try and keep your fingers as dry as possible. So yeah, my shave on Father's Day was using, in fact I've still got it here, let's put that down, my 1965 Gillette Slim Twist, or Gillette Slim Adjustable. Fantastic, lovely razor this, TTO obviously, and it's my birth razor, so that was a sort of a tribute to my dad on Father's Day. But yeah, it was great. Thoroughly enjoyed the shave. And I just used a palm olive shave stick, like he would have used when he used to shave using a DE. And I'm pretty sure his was a twist to open. So fantastic. So yeah, what have you all been up to? After getting over your hangovers? God, I had a few over the weekend. I must admit, wouldn't have wanted to trust me with a straight razor on those on that weekend. There seems to be a lot of soap left on this side. That's better. I do love Father's Day occasionally. Once a year, like your birthday. So have you got any plans this weekend? I don't think I haven't watched the weather, but I've heard it's not going to be too pleasant this weekend, so it's a shame because I'm really desperate to use those kebab sticks. I was going to make some shish kebabs or Turkish style kebabs and cook them on the barbecue, but that's not going to be possible now. Or at least I haven't seen the weather, so I'll have a look and see if there is a potential, but we'll see. So second pass, add a bit more water. Oh, I love this brush. Nice and soft, but it's got a bit of backbone. And this soap is stunning. I mean, Stirling has got a great reputation, and for good reason. You know, they're great value for money, and their scents are out of this world, and they've got so much choice in terms of scents. Absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah. So this is quite thin, but as I said earlier, it's thin for a reason. So across the grain on this side is straight up. I have to say this is a very comfortable razor to use, and it's got it's got the reputation of being the Rolls Royce of shavettes. I think it is. The design of this is brilliant because it actually makes it easy to shave with the shavette because of the way it's difficult to describe, but the way that this part is actually designed, it's made so that it'll push the as you stroke, as you use it, it pushes the skin down and pushes the hair up vertical, so it cuts far easier. But if you go back to, was it my straight shave number 15, is it? Or shave number 15, using this, you can see it's got a hell of a bite if you get it wrong. But I'm glad, I mean, I stopped using straights for a long time after that. But I'm so glad I went back to it. So glad I went back to it. So here we go. Across the grain on this side. Brilliant. I do really enjoy using this. But the VEC still wins. I mean, the Feather Artist Club is a big investment for somebody just getting into shaving with a shavette, which is a shame really, because that along with the Focus Slim I think would be a great introduction to shavettes and straight shaving, because they're far more forgiving than a normal shavette like the VEC. You make a mistake with the VEC and you're going to slice yourself. You will do with these as well, but not, I don't think, as badly anyway. Here we go. Oh, what a scent. And it's falling off the brush. Straight on the rug. against the grain. Oh, that feels great. Just trying something new just there where I have a problem area. I'm sort of trying to loop it round, sort of down and back up, or across and up. Still plenty of sharpness in here, and I meant to show you actually this. The ProGuard has got the. Let me run that under the tap. It's got. I don't know whether it's going to be possible to see that, but there are sort of little wires going over the blade to protect, stop it from digging in, I guess. I don't know whether you could see that. I think without my glasses I can't even see that. So. Right, what am I doing here? Going against the grain. Feels fantastic. It's a quality shaver, and if you've got the money, I'd highly recommend buying one. But that Parker SRX I used was pretty good. The Focus Slim, whilst a little on the expensive side, it's not the same sort of money as this Feather Artist Club, and that was the first shavette I got, was the Feather Artist Club, because at the time everybody was saying how easy it was to use. And yeah, not as easy as I thought. Right, let's just have a feel around. Very little left. Yeah, and that new technique didn't work on the neck either, so that's fine. I mean, I could quite happily leave that there, but I'm going to do a pickup pass. It doesn't need any more water. Fantastic. I love the scent of this. I should use this more. But if you haven't used Stirling yet, it's definitely one to use. Plenty slick enough for a straight razor shave. Plenty slick enough. I need the alum. Very enjoyable shave, this. The other thing I wanted to talk about, it's a way off yet, well it's not that far off, but I need to start warning people. I take my usual summer holiday in August. So I may not be around, well I won't be around for 2 weeks while that happens. And I go away on the 6th of August, so definitely need alum. Fantastic. That's as close as I'll ever get it. So I think I've only ever managed, and I don't know how I managed it, but I did manage the once to get BBS everywhere. It's DFS here, everywhere else is BBS. So excellent shave. So at this stage, I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all cleaned up. Post-shave feel, great, really good, really good. For most, you could just leave it there, maybe throw on some aftershave. You might want to do a balm. Oh, cold rinse, obviously. But I mean, you don't need to use all the products that I use, but you get so much more enjoyment out of it if you do. So, got a drip coming down the back of my ear. Right. Boots, cucumber, face toner or something like that, facial toner. No witch hazel in this, but it does the job. Oh, I haven't used the alum. I forgot to use the alum. Never mind. I'll soon regret that because I think this is going to sting. Hey, I wonder if it'll work. Tell you what, I'm going to use the alum on top of the toner. Oh yeah, there's some sting down here. About 3 or 4 out of 10 on the cheeks. Not a lot, 1 out of 10. Basically, it's the areas where I have the problem areas that's burning the most. So I'm going to wash this off and then reapply the boots toner, I think. Oh, I'm still burning, so I'm just going to give it a minute. So what's everybody doing this weekend coming? Have you got anything planned? Anybody's birthday? You know, just general chit chat. What are you cooking? Don't know what I'm doing yet. I haven't decided. You know, normally I plan a week ahead, but tomorrow's the shop day, so tomorrow I do everything online. We plan the next week's meals from Saturday onwards. Get it all delivered on Saturday, and that way I actually think you save money that way because you're not buying all the extra shiny stuff that you know that you see and that tempt you to buy them when they're not on your shopping list when you walk around the shop. So right, that's stopped stinging now. So let's wipe this off. A bit more, just a little bit. To reapply. It's not going to do any harm, is it? So yeah, the big topic, I guess, is I'm only 30 away from this. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. Mainly, it's not for myself. It's mainly my daughter's reactions to me shaving it off. It's not going to be good, and that was made quite clear this weekend. But you know, I've made a promise, so I'm going to do it, and then I'll grow it back. But I'm never going to shave it off again. So, too much trouble. It's caused too much trouble. Right, here we go. Sharp Dressed Men, or Man, aftershave. Oh, that's got a sting. Oh, that's fantastic. So good. So good. Really nice. And then I'm going to finish it off with Sharp Dressed Man aftershave balm. Give it a shake first. I've always learnt to shake it. And this is quite a thick balm. And that's all I'm going to use. Rub it between the hands and onto the face. Oh, you feel $1 million when you shave like this. I have to admit, fantastic. Probably put too much on, but that'll soak in, that's fine. So, a bit of rest onto the arms and the elbows as Sig Solo does. And let's just make sure this is clean. I did rinse the razor, but it didn't dry it off. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's today's shave done and dusted. I'll be back now on Friday for the head shave. And obviously Saturday for the face shave with a DE razor. It will now be the first of the Magnificent 11 razors that I'm going to be using. So I think that's going to be the Blackbird, Blackland Blackbird. I think that was the first one. I'll check on the notes, but that's probably the one I'm going to use first. Anyway, so from me and the Feather Artist Club, I'll see you on Friday. Bye now.